Hello, welcome back to Focused and Flourishing. And if this is your first time joining me, I'm really glad you're here. I'm Coach Shondella, a relationship and communication coach. So I want you to go ahead and get comfortable and settle in with me for a moment because today I want to talk to you about something that so many of us go through but don't always have the words to describe what's happening. And I really want to start here because I think a lot of us get this wrong. When someone shuts down, it's really easy to read that as they don't care. But truthfully, that's really not what's going on at all. Believe it or not, they usually care very deeply. They're just overwhelmed by everything happening in the moment. And maybe you've seen this before. Or maybe you felt it in your own body. Stay with me for a moment and picture this for just a second. Someone is trying to explain how they feel, and at first, they are really listening, or at least they're trying to. And then, somewhere between, you never listen, and that's not what I meant. You can feel the conversations starting to shift a little bit, like something in the room just got heavier. And you could almost feel the energy change. Their jaws tighten, their breathing changes, their thoughts start racing. And then all of a sudden, it feels heavier than what they can handle in real time. And then they go quiet. And it's not because they're trying to hurt you, not at all. It's not even because they don't care. It's more like everything in them just starts shutting down all at once. And they can't even find words fast enough to stay in the moment. On the other side, the other person is sitting there wondering, why are you shutting down? Why won't you talk to me? Why does it feel so hard to get through to you right now? So now both people are confused and hurting, but in very different ways. And maybe you've been there too. Maybe you felt yourself check out in the middle of a conversation, while the other person keeps talking and keeps asking questions. And all you can think is, I need a second. I really don't know what to say right now. Your mind goes blank. Your body gets quiet. And what looks like avoidance on the outside is often overwhelm on the inside. And then what's really happening in that moment, your nervous system is carrying more than it knows how to hold on to. Too many emotions, too many thoughts, too much pressure, everything all at once. So instead of staying connected, you start to shut down a little or even check out. And no, it's not because you don't care either. It's because your system is trying to protect you and calm you down. And most people don't realize this. This kind of shutdown usually started long before the conversation, long before this exact moment even occurred. And maybe it comes from feeling misunderstood more often than understood. Maybe it comes from growing up in spaces where expressing feelings or emotions didn't always feel safe. Or maybe it comes from years of conflict turning into defensiveness, criticism, tension, or just plain old emotional exhaustion. So now your body reacts before your words can catch up. And on the other side, the other person feels confused, hurt, and disconnected. And that's why these moments can feel so painful in our relationships. One person feels emotionally flooded, while the other person feels emotionally alone. And neither person really understands what's happening underneath the silence. That cycle can keep repeating. So what do you do with that? Well, instead of shutting down completely, try letting the other person know you need a break. You need a second. You need a pause. Because there's a real difference between disappearing and saying, hey, I'm feeling a little overwhelmed right now. Because one creates fear while the other creates safety and clarity. So sometimes the healthiest thing you can say is this: this is a lot for me right now. I need a minute, but I'm not leaving this conversation. See, now that lets the other person know, hey, listen, I'm still here. I just need a minute to process right now. And honestly, that can soften the whole tone of a hard conversation. In parting today, let me ask you a question to reflect on. No pressure. When conflict gets emotional, do you tend to shut down or do you push harder? And where do you think that comes from? Just sit with that for a moment. That's really what I wanted to share with you today. And if you're watching on YouTube, you're always welcome to like, subscribe, or leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And if this resonated with you, feel free to share it with someone who might need it, or just sit with it for a minute and notice what it brings up for you. And if you'd like to go a little deeper, you can always email me at Shondella, at the-ece.com, or find me on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok at Coach Shondella or Coach_Shondella. And just as a gentle reminder, y'all, this podcast is here to offer coaching and educational support. It isn't meant to replace therapy or professional mental health care. Alrighty, this has been episode 8 of Focused and Flourishing. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll be here with you again soon. Until then, be gentle with yourself, stay aware, and stay intentional, and keep choosing connection one small step at a time. Signing off.